What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Today is Monday, which means it is the start of a new week, which I'm so happy that last week is over, because last week, for some reason, it was cursed, you guys. We had so many 3 out of 4s. I decided to just show you guys the PrizePicks app, show you guys my history, because there would be a lot of screenshots if I tried to show you guys everything. I missed yesterday's upload because I was feeling a bit under the weather, but I'm feeling a lot better today. So instead of just piling every screenshot in together, I actually wanted to just show you guys my account, show you guys straight from, I guess, like the horse's mouth, how this went down, how the week went down. And yeah, I'll show you guys all the 3 out of 4s that we should have hit and we did not hit. But I will say, you guys, I've been here 10, 15 times before where we have not so good of a week and we always bounce back. I will show you guys that in the long term, on the graph, we are down, definitely. We're in kind of a valley right now, but we always come out of those valleys. And I'll just show you guys like how unlucky we got. So many 3 out of 4s. If we would have hit one of these, maybe even 2 of these, we would have been break even, maybe even higher than break even. So overall, I do want to always be transparent with you guys. When we win a lot, I want to show you guys my wins. When we lose a lot, I want to show you guys my losses. So that is a core pillar of this channel, is being transparent. Some of my best days where I have 40 unit days, 25 unit days, I come on here and still say that not every day, not every week we are going to win, right? This is a long-term battle. And that's why ultimately when I give you guys my playoff pass discounts, or I give you guys promotions to get, my VIP, that's why I give you guys a month, 2 months, because I want you guys to be on here for a month, 2 months, be able to take a lot of bets rather than just take, a couple of days or a week, right? Because that's not good enough to show you guys what we can really do over a period of time. So obviously been a tough week. I'm gonna kind of rapid fire some of these right here, because there's a lot to get through. But right here, obviously 3 out of 4, which really sucks to see. Everything is very correlated. So as we're going to go through here, I'm gonna mention correlation a lot. We actually had 3 plays in last night's game, and they all went 3 out of 4. So we had this Mahomes, DeAndre Hopkins one. That goes 3 out of 4. This one right here goes 3 out of 4 because Will Dissly DMPs. And then scrolling down here, this one also goes 3 out of 4 because Travis Kelce couldn't get one more catch, you guys. You can see like very correlated with these esports plays, and then Travis Kelce could not get one more catch. Right here, even, we barely miss, or I guess we do hit this one, but this guy pushes his line right here, which sucks. We do have a full red right here, which obviously I always say looks really bad. It looks like, oh wow, it's full red, but this is very correlated, right? Aiden O'Connell gets injured, so he obviously only gets 30 yards. He got injured. I think he got carted off. Desmond Ridder comes in, so he's not going to count towards his line here, but I take both overs, both unders hit, right? So as the quarterback's not throwing very much, Brock Bowers is not going to get many catches. And then Call of Duty, it's either going to go over together or under together. This goes under together. I'm going to try to get through these quicker, but again, 3 out of 4 right here, 3 out of 4 right here. Like we're literally just looking at yesterday, and what have we counted? We've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3 out of 4s yesterday, you guys. 5 3 out of 4s. Now let's go on to, I think this was Saturday right here. 3 out of 4, once again, missed by 1 kill. Hit this one as a 2-man. This one did miss. This one missed as well. Hit a 2-man. This one missed. Right here, this was the YouTube play on Friday. Missed this one, 3 out of 4 right here. Kyron Williams gets 30 rush attempts, you guys. I said what we needed to happen in this game is the Rams to lose versus the Bills, okay? Going into this game, who thought that the Rams were going to beat the Bills? We literally needed the Bills that were like minus 250 favorites to beat the Rams. The Rams end up winning, right? So again, 3 out of 4. This was one of the plays on Friday's YouTube video. 3 out of 4. This was another play on Friday's YouTube video. 3 out of 4. Missed this by like 13 yards, you guys. So again, the 2 plays on Friday's YouTube video both go 3 out of 4. I duplicated them because I take the plays in the YouTube video, so these are all the same plays here. Scrolling down, you can see another 3 out of 4 here with Boise State right here, 3 out of 4. We take under pass attempts and under receptions, again 3 out of 4. So just a brutal week. We actually do end up hitting this right here. This was kind of our one shining star that we actually hit more than a 2-man. We have League of Legends correlation, then we do have Call of Duty correlation, but still this guy pushes. So even when we do good, it still was a push right here. So yeah, really unlucky week. You can see we still have some hits and stuff. Again, I'm trying to be transparent with you guys. Like there's nothing to hide. Again, it was not a good week. I will say when you see a lot of red right here, this is actually a good thing. This is actually what we do want to see, because it just means that these guys, they either go over together or under together. I always say that. I also will say this Quinn Ewers. I think it's way down here because we actually took it on Monday. Quinn Ewers, Trey Wisner, we needed them to go over. Trey Wisner misses by 4 yards, you guys. So again, another 3 out of 4 that we watched over the weekend hit for us, or happened for us. We didn't hit it. So yeah, we took this on Monday, and then we needed Quinn Ewers and Trey Wisner. I know a lot of you guys were sweating this one out. He actually got a catch at the end of the game where he only got 1 yard. If he would have broke that tackle, he easily would have got 10, 20 yards, but he didn't. It was a one-on-one play, and he could have broke the tackle. So again, I'm not trying to come on here and complain, or even, I know I said we've been unlucky and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's all about having a lot of bets, a lot of volume that are going to be good plays, and eventually these things are going to start happening. Eventually these things are going to start hitting, right? So again, we're back under 400 units, which really hurts for me to say, but by the end of the year, we're going to be up above 400 units. I can almost guarantee it, especially after a week like this where just everything went wrong. You can see that we've had dips like this before, you guys. We have dips. We always come out of them. It's crazy. So again, this week it's going to be a lot better. I'll assure you that. And last week we had good plays. Just I don't even know. I think 12 3 out of 4. So again, I'm going to move on to this week. Going to move on to today's plays. If you guys stayed and watched that, thank you, I guess. But if you guys are skipping to today's plays, also thank you for just believing in the plays and knowing that the strategy works. So if you guys don't know from all that, I do correlation, right? So I do this thing called correlation, and that means if one thing is happening in a game, that means that both of these things are likely to happen. So we do have the Bengals versus the Cowboys in Monday Night Football. And we have Chase Brown, the running back, and I'm going to take him under rush attempts at 17.5. This is takeable down to 17, so I actually like it. I'm at 17.5 or at 17. And then Jamar Chase, I'm taking him over receiving targets. So I actually think people are wrong about this game. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people think. I know the Bengals are really good in December, but the Cowboys also have looked relatively pretty decent. They beat the Commanders. They beat the Giants. I know that's not saying much, but they did beat the Commanders by running the ball a lot. They played physical football, and you got to give them to it. They're on a 2-game win streak. So Bengals have really not looked great. They've had a lot of losses. I know they've been close losses, but I'm thinking this is going to be a lot of passing. The Bengals, they pass the most out of any NFL team, okay? So Jamar Chase, the more that the Bengals are passing the ball, Jamar's going to get more receiving targets, and Chase Brown's going to get less rush attempts, okay? So Bengals, I'm thinking they're going to pass the ball a lot. If they pass the ball a lot, that's going to mean more receiving targets to arguably the number 1 receiver in the whole NFL this year, Jamar Chase, and then that's going to take rush attempts away from Chase Brown, okay? So now, again, if the Bengals absolutely blow out the Cowboys, which, again, I think most people think that's going to happen, I don't think it's going to be like that. I think the Cowboys, they're a little bit better than what people think they are, okay? I know there's a lot of jokes about the Cowboys and stuff, and I'm not really a big fan of the Cowboys either, but I do think they're a little bit better than people have them. And I do think, especially Chase Brown's rush attempt line is too high. Okay, so I do think the Bengals are going to pass in this game, and Jamar, maybe he'll get 12 receiving targets or something like that, and then Chase Brown, he might get 13, 14, maybe 15 rush attempts, and we should be able to hit both these here if that does happen. And then we do have soccer correlation down here at the bottom, which I've been loving soccer correlation. If you saw a lot of those 3 out of 4s that I went over, a lot of that had soccer included in it because I think it's one of the best correlated sports correlation out there on PrizePicks right now. So this team right here, they are facing Liverpool. Now Liverpool's a great team, and these guys, they pass a lot. Okay, this team passes a lot, and if you look at both their lines in the past 5 games, they both soared over this. Okay, now I know they're playing a really, really good team in Liverpool, but the more that these guys are passing to each other, the more likely these guys are going to go green together. Okay, so this is correlation at its finest. We've all watched a soccer game, I'm sure, at some point in your life, even though some of you guys maybe like soccer, maybe you don't like soccer. We know in soccer, these guys pass to each other. These guys pass to each other around the middle of the field, the defense, and as they are passing to each other, that's going to mean more pass attempts. Pass attempt to this guy, and then this guy passes to this guy, and then this guy passes back to this guy. And as these guys are passing back and forth, it's just going to keep moving their line up and up and up and up. So again, we should see this go green together or red together, and that is the strategy. Now, I know we have had not a great week, but again, this strategy over the long term, over 6 months, this is it right here. This is the strategy, right? We are up close to 400 units still at the end of the day. We are up 13% ROI. This is actually last month in November, we had our best month ever, and that is while having one of our worst weeks ever, okay? So we had one of our worst weeks ever in November, and we climbed out of it like crazy, you guys. We went down 25, 30 units in November on just 1 week alone. Just, again, it was one of those weeks nothing hit, similar to last week. And we climbed out of it and had an amazing week and just could not stop missing on that last 3 weeks of November. So first play of the day is this. Lock that in, you guys. And then second play is right here on Better. Karl Anthony Towns discount. Again, I've been loving these Better discounts, sleeper discounts, these discounts that these different apps give us. Cat over points, and then we're going to take Ochi Agbaji, I think is how you say his name, you guys. I'm going to take him under 8.5 points. If you look at pretty much every other book across the board, FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, Pinnacle, BetOnline, they all have him at 7.5, okay? So if that gets taken off the board, you can also take Brandon Aubrey under 7.5 kicking points in tonight's game for the Cowboys. You can take Mikal Bridges under 17.5 points. So these are other plays that I like and that I'm seeing have a lot of value across the board on Better. So again, please leave a comment, you guys. Please leave a comment if you are in the VIP, if you've been with me through November, if you know what it's like to have a down week and then just absolutely climb out of it. I can't stress this enough. The comments help me so much to just show people that we are the real deal. We know what we're talking about here on this channel. And again, if you want to get into my VIP, if you believe in what I say, if you believe, we're going to win over the long term, which again, we've done it month after month after month over 6 months. Then text me the word rebet to my number on the screen. I'll get you guys into my VIP for 2 months completely free. You're going to have an iPhone and your state is going to be in the orange right here. Then you can text me rebet. If that is not the case, then just text me the word parlay and I'll also get you in. You're just going to have to put $10 into an app like Rebet or Parlay Play, and I'll get you into the VIP for 2 free months. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let's have a better week this week. Hopefully you guys saw those 3 out of 4s and you guys just rolled your eyes and just said, wow, we've gotten quite unlucky. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.